Hey friend, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming to you with yet another Outre unit. This one is from the Melted Hairline collection. It's going to be in the style Juliet and it's in the color number 2. So this is what the stock card for her is looking like. This one's going to come with soft HD transparent lace and it's going to be available in 7 special colors. So as far as the cap construction for this one, in addition to that soft HD transparent lace, it's going to come with a pre-plucked hairline. You're going to get 2 combs in the front that are right next to that curved right side parting space. And then it's also going to come with a pre-attached wide elastic band, as well as a comb in the back and your adjustable straps. This one was made on a ventilated wig cap, and it also has a redesigned comfort fit ear contour. So first I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Mocha and start applying that on my makeup sponge, and then I'm going to use that to start applying the product to my lace. And I find that it's easier to do it this way, especially when it comes to having a unit that has a defined parting. It's kind of easier to go in with the liquid foundation on a makeup sponge versus going in with the lace tint spray. Because if you go in with the lace tint spray, it's not as precise when it comes to adding the product to the lace, so you may end up just getting it everywhere. So this method is kind of just easier if you want to be more intentional when it comes to applying the product to the lace. So after I'm done applying that foundation to the lace, I'm just going to pop this on the wig head so you guys can see what it's looking like. So it's going to be 20 inches. As you can see, you guys, the density on this one is full. Like I said, it's a right side parting space. It does come pre-plucked and it does come with baby hairs. So I'm going to just start combing those baby hairs into the hairline because I'm doing this as yet another baby hairless install. And this is also going to make my process easier for when I start cutting that lace off so that the hair is just out of the way. So I'm just going to ponytail this back before I start cutting off that lace. And now I'm just going to go in with my embroidering scissors and start cutting that lace into smaller sections so that it'll make it easier for me to maneuver with the scalloped pinking shears when I start cutting that lace off so that it gets cut in a nice and wavy motion. And like I always say, you guys, I am always here for the scalloped pinking shears or the serrated pinking shears because they either have a scalloped cut, which is the wavy cut, or the zigzag or serrated cut, which makes blending the lace much easier. So now I'm just going to go in with my wax stick and make sure those hairs are slicked back and out of the way so I'm not cutting any of those off when I start going in with my scalloped pinking shears. And definitely what I'm noticing initially is that this hump action is serious, you guys, and it seems like the hump action is based on the placement of the tracks. I don't know if it's because of filler hairs or whatever, but that is definitely something that I'm noticing. So now I'm just going in with those pinking shears and cutting off those sections. And I'm trying to get as close to the hairline as I can. And like I noted, this one is going to come with baby hairs, it's going to come with pre-plucked, and it's going to come with those sideburns. I don't really need the sideburns and all that jazz too much because I don't go in and do the sideburns or anything like that. My concern is just the very front of the unit, pretty much from eyebrow to eyebrow is what I'm most concerned about. So that's what it's looking like after I cut the lace off. And now I'm just going to pop this bad boy on my head. So as far as the cap size on this one, you guys, this one is definitely coming off small and medium head friendly for sure. My head is about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference, and I feel like this one is fitting my head pretty nicely. I did go in and adjust the adjustable straps about midway, and it's giving me a nice and secure fit. So I think if you do have a larger size head and you leave those adjustable straps alone, you may be dealing with a little bit of sliding back. So I probably would opt for installing this one with some sort of lace glue or lace spray if you want to keep it in place. So now I'm just going to go in with my The Warrior 2 palette from Juvia's in the color Yodit and just start applying that around the perimeter of the hairline. Something to note when it came to this wig, for some reason, I wasn't able to get rid of that lace cast completely. I feel like initially it kind of looks like I was able to get it blended without a problem, but for some reason for me the lace was just coming off a little bit more white than normal. And then I'm just going to go in and also apply that product into the parting space. As you can see, it is a very defined C-curved parting space. They did a super good job with this parting, you guys. It looks like it could be a frontal, especially when it comes to the pluck of the hairline. That's probably one of the best things about the Melted Hairline collection, is even though it's just going to be a lace front wig for the most part, it does come with a decent plucked hairline, and they are very intentional about doing their parting space. So now I'm just going to go in with my Esha Melt and Slay spray and start applying that around the perimeter of my hairline to make sure that lace is just tacked down. So as far as the density on this one, you guys, this one is absolutely gonna be a yaki girl. Like, I know you can see this. It is very full, 180% density in a yaki texture. I like the fact that it's not super heavy on my head, but the density is there. So if you're a girl who likes fuller hair, this one is gonna be for you. Now I'm just gonna go in with my foaming mousse and make sure that those baby hairs are nice and slicked back. So as I started messing around with this unit, I did feel as though there were some filler hairs inside of the top next to that curved parting space. And that was one of the hardest things about getting this unit melted down. I feel like it was giving me hump action, and I think it was kind of hard to get rid of that just because, like I said, I feel like it's the filler fibers. You can go in with a wax stick and you can go in with heat, especially because this one is heat safe between 350 to 400 degrees to try to reduce that humpiness, but I wasn't necessarily really able to get rid of it. I think that they were trying to do this on purpose to give it more of a volume look, but for me it just gave it some humpiness, so I wasn't really a big fan of that. So when it comes to my cons and my pros on this unit, my number one con is absolutely going to be that the filler hairs, it's going to be the humpiness that I was getting. I wasn't able to get it looking as sleek as I wanted to because of that. So I absolutely was not a fan of those filler hairs and the humpiness situation that was going on. And then also another con that I'm probably going to have is just going to be, I feel like the lace was a little bit on the whiter side and it was a bit of an issue getting it to blend in, especially with my skin tone. So that's just going to be something to keep in mind. And as far as my pros on this unit, I do feel like the hair itself felt really good. Like I said, it's a yaki texture. The quality of the hair felt nice. I didn't get much tangling or much shedding. I really like these curls, and you can tell that this is going to be a unit where no matter how much you go and comb those curls out, it's going to still keep the integrity of the curls. So I absolutely was here for that. I really like the plucked hairline and the baby hairs, even though I didn't take advantage of them. And I did really like how precise they were when it came to the parting space and the fact that it was a true curved part. So I think if you're somebody who likes the right side part, this one could be for you. And if you're somebody that is fine with a little bit of humpiness, it may be for you. As far as I'm concerned, I probably would not pick this unit up again because that humpiness was just not doing it for me. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want to pick up in any other colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.